Hey everyone, I'm back from my very extended break. A month this time. um, I might as well update on that real quick. PC broke down, couldn't make videos for a while. Now I could, I just didn't because I was feeling kinda lazy. But for now, we're gonna be talking about Persona 3 Reload again. Since my last video came out, like, like fucking 2-3 months ago, a lot more has come out about this game, since then, and a lot of good stuff, I think. A lot of good stuff. We have a lot of new trailers, which I'm gonna be playing in the background here. New information about mechanics in the game, stuff like that. Still not a lot of things we don't. Still, like, a lot of things we don't really know if they're gonna be a part of the game or not yet. But I suppose we'll have to wait and see when, you know, it actually comes out. But yeah, no, for now, let's do this shit. Like, let's run it back. So since then, we've gotten, like, a good chunk of the voice actors, the new voice actors for this game. We've heard some of their performances. We've heard, I mean, not much protagonist, but he wasn't going to speak much anyway. We've heard Yukari. We've heard a bit of Aigis. We've heard Akihiko, Mitsuru. I think we've even heard a little bit of Shinjiro in the more recent trailers, but not too sure. It probably is him. And of course, we've heard, did I say Junpei? We've heard Junpei. Still love Tina Robinson as Junpei. Amazing choice. Probably the best recast I could have done with that character. 10 out of 10. Would Junpei again. But I think all the voice cast sounds pretty good. I mean, none of them are really doing, like, impressions of the old voices. They're doing their own takes on these voices. But I think they work out good. I think they work out real good. Alejandro Saab's Akihiko, it took a bit for him to grow on me, personally, even though I love Alejandro Saab and the things he does. But it took a bit to grow on me, admittedly, but I like him now. Again, Allegra Clark as Mitsuru is literally perfect. There is no better choice you could have made for in English. Yukari doesn't really sound like Yukari, but I don't hate it. I mean, Michelle Ruff, her Yukari voice is iconic. I mean, it's basically also the voice he does for Kawakami in Persona 5. But what I've heard from Heather Gonzalez, which is Yukari's voice actor, sounds pretty good. I like her voice. Of course, we have Dawn M. Bennett as Aigis, who's also Kale from Dragon Ball Super. So, already in good graces in my book, because I actually really like Kale. She's very fun. Her performance in Super is really good as well, so I knew she could handle something like this. I'm not too sure about. I mean, we haven't really heard much of like Ken's VA. We heard a bit of Fuka's, which sounds pretty good. Again, maybe Shinjiro, more recent trailers. He sounds pretty good. I like him. Not much from Ken, I don't think, anyway. Of course, we got none of the members of Strega or Ikutsuki or anything like that. Even not all of the side characters, we probably won't hear any of those guys until the game actually releases. So we guys have to wait and see what that's gonna be like. Also, like gameplay improvements, like I was hoping they would do. They made just the fucking light and dark insta kill moves actual like fucking bless and curse skills. So maybe Koromaru and fucking Ken would actually have some sort of use in the game now instead of just being worse versions of certain other characters. But you know, that's good change. I expected them. I wonder if they're gonna bring in Nuclear. Probably not. There have been some gameplay screenshots of like the Persona like skill weakness shit, and I don't think Nuclear and Sayo are there, unless I missed them. I might be wrong. I'll have to look back that in the edit. But for now, yeah, everything's looking pretty much like it's a modernized Persona 3, which I'm in for. Tartarus looks more fun to explore. It's a different perspective in the camera, and I kind of dig that more than what was in the original Persona 3. Gonna be honest, I like the back view a lot better. It makes things a bit more easy for me to get engaged. But I know some of these people might not like it, but who cares? No, people care, but it's up to their interpretation, really. But yeah, I think the graphics have a marked improvement in earlier trailers. I think everything looks pretty good. Honestly, I can't wait to get my hands on this game. I'm very excited for... Oh, we actually have a release date. We have a release date, February 2nd, 2024. That's when Persona 3 Reload comes out. Very much looking forward to that. Honestly, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna enjoy it probably, because I love Persona 3. I love Persona 5. I love Persona 4. I love Persona. I love Persona! Anyway. And I really need to get back into the actual mindset of properly making these videos, because it's been too long. But yeah, man, what else is there to talk about? I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things we can talk about that aren't in there. Of course, like, we don't know for sure if there's the answer content, which there might most likely isn't going to be. I don't know about any of the Elizabeth missions, like the dates you can go on there with her and Fess and Portable. Of course, speaking of Portable, no female protagonist. But honestly, for as disappointing as it is to not be able to get a fully actual fleshed out FemC playthrough that isn't just like basically a glorified visual novel, it does kind of suck, but I kind of see why they did it. It would be way more to just you're basically making 2 whole games with different outcomes of the story, and I can see why they wouldn't want to do that. Maybe they'll do it as featured DLC. I kind of hope not, because that would seem kind of but you know, it is what it is. We don't have social links for the male C's members still, but we have character stories, but all of them are getting them, so I don't know if that really counts, but it's something. It's more than we got in Portable, that's for sure, or just in Persona 3 in general. Hopefully they don't force you to date every girl you talk to. That would be kind of weird if they kept that in. I would like the option to have platonic friendships, gonna be honest. That would make more sense. But yeah, I guess that's all I really have to say about Persona 3 Reload and the information until more stuff comes out and I get my hands on it. There's a demo recently from, I think, PAX, was it? Something like that. PAX, a gaming con that a lot of users went to, and there's not a lot of gameplay about it, but we saw some neat stuff. But yeah, can't wait for this game, and yeah, thank you all for waiting for so long for this next video. Hopefully the next one will be scripted, and it'll be a lot sooner. For now, peace out.